The wait, my friends, is over. Opening day is finally here.
Last year, the NLCS. This year, they have their eyes on a World Series. Well, tonight on the mound is Blake Snell. It's his second opening day start of his career. He's hoping to do what he did at the end of last year to begin this year. Swing and a miss. Daza strikes out. Snell gets him to start the season.
And a good start for Kris Bryant, and he'll have a one-out double. So here's Charlie Blackman with a chance to give the Rockies an early lead. And how about this one to left field? Bryant is going to get a stop sign from Warren Schaefer as Juan Soto got to the baseball quickly. So C.J. Crone steps up. He led the Rockies with 29 homers and 102 driven in last year. Well, he gets rewarded with a base hit to left. Blackman will move up 90 feet, and the Rockies take a 1-0 lead here in the first against Snell. 3 consecutive hits. Germán historically has pitched very well at Petco, 5-2 at 371.
Leading off, it is Grisham tonight, and a line drive base hit into right field quickly by Bryant. Grisham thinking two. He'll cruise into second base with a leadoff double, and a great start to the bottom of the first inning for San Diego. New contract for this guy, and all of San Diego is pleased. Fly ball into the raindrops, right center field. Daza didn't see it initially. Now he does. Makes the catch. Here comes Grisham plate where here comes a throw. It will be late, and this game is tied 1-1. The first AB in a Padres uniform for Xander Bogaerts. Line to left center field, and a base hit that'll get through. A gapper to the track and the wall. Bogaerts will pull it up at second base. First plate appearance in a Padres uniform is a double for Xander Bogaerts.
And swung on and missed. A strikeout on a breaking ball. The Rockies had their turn. They got a run off Blake Snell. The Padres get a run off Germán in the first. So here's Ezequiel Tovar. He is the youngest opening day starter in the history of the franchise.
Strike 3 call. Gets him looking. Third K of the night for Blake Snell. 2 down. No power this time as he strikes out. Snell with back-to-back Ks works his way around to lead-off walk. Game tied at 1. First AB in a Padres uniform for Matt Carpenter.
Hopefully his first at-bat in the brown and gold is a big one. Is there he's calling interference.
Yeah, he thought he hit the glove, and he's going to give the opportunity to Melvin to challenge, and Bob does want to challenge. So a challenge is on. He thinks it is catcher interference. Carpenter thought he got a piece of Diaz's glove.
Oh yeah, big time.
After review, the ruling on the field's overturned. Batters awarded first base. San Diego will keep their challenge.
So the E2 on the catcher's interference.
Double play ball. There's one on to first in time. 1-1 going to the third.
And Kris Bryant has doubled and scored that run back in the first inning.
This is back toward the middle of the diamond. And Ha-Sung Kim, who's got as sure a pair of hands as any middle infielder in the National League. Just, I don't know if it was the wet ground or what, but he just mishandled that.
Let's see if the Rockies can take advantage. Charlie Blackman, the hitter. Charlie single to left his first time.
This ball's roped to right center field by Charlie, and it is going to be cut off, which will keep Bryant from scoring, but it's a double for Charlie, and he starts his age 36 season with a single and a double.
Crone last year 309 with runners in scoring position. Not this time. Strikes out, and again the changeup. That'll work. Gets away briefly from Nola's got to throw him out, and does. 2 down. That's strike 3. Snellzilla's got it going on. Second and third, nobody out, and he strikes out Crone, Montero, and then gets McMahon.
1-1 game, bottom of the 4th inning. Second and third, nobody out for Cronenworth.
And this is a problem, maybe. They get the out at the plate. That is such a heady play by Germán. And quite frankly, Huey, it may have been his only play.
Only option, and I'm so glad that you work on this in spring training. You work on it as a pitcher to come and get it, but the communication too between Germán and Elias was, hey, go back there. I'm going to flip it to you.
First and third with 1 out, and a ground ball to second, off the mark, and a run will score. From third comes Bogaerts, and the Padres take a 2-1 lead. That had a chance to be a double play, but instead they get nobody.
So that'll be all for Snell. 2 on, 1 out. Dirt ball, and both runners move up. Dawes at a third, Blackman to second. Crone drives this to deep left field, and this one is gone. 3-run jack for C.J. Crone, and the Rockies are on top 4-2. Well, he did exactly what you described. He was able to stay back.
So it's an 81-mile-an-hour changeup for C.J. If you don't respect the fastball, if it's not 95, 96, 97, stay on fastball and then trust your hands. There it is, it's up, and CJ is so strong, he can just rip it out to left field.
Trying to come through with a 2-out knock is Kris Bryant.
This is in the air, shallow left, and Soto's going to have to play it on a hop. It's going to score a run. Castro to the plate. Make it 5-2 Colorado. We always talk about how important it is to get the ball in play.
Here's C.J. Crone, who's done a lot of damage tonight against the Padres. He'll swing and hit this one to right field. Backing up is David Dahl. Dahl the warning track. Dahl leaps. It is over his head, and it's gone. He hit the top of the wall and came back in. C.J. Crone with his second homer of the ball game. The Rockies tack on. It's 6-2.
He goes to left. He goes to right. He has knocked in 5 of the 6 runs tonight.
He lowers Montero, the hitter now.
And this ball is drilled to deep left field by Montero. This will get out. The Rockies feasted on the Padres. 7-2 Colorado.
This is what we saw from Montero in spring training.
Hugs abound. The Rockies have gone back-to-back.
2 on, nobody out. And giving up singles to Nola and Kim and David Dahl.
On the back door, Dahl is gone for the first out in the 7th. 2-1. He got it out of his hand, and he gets a strikeout. Soto's 0 for 3. And this is on one hop to McMahon, and Lamet works out of it after the first 2 hitters of the inning reached on singles. And here comes the masher, C.J. Crone. 2-2. And that is lathered to left. C.J. Crone with a 4-hit night. And Kris Bryant gets a green light from Warren Schaefer. And the throw to the plate is in time. That took a perfect relay to cut down Bryant on the double by Crone. Soto to Bogart's perfect throw to the plate to Nola. Actually, I think the Rockies are going to take a look at this.
Colorado is challenging the call at home plate, but there was no violation of the blocking rule and that the runner was out.
I think what he's saying is he didn't give him a lane to slide in.
Right, and that's worth the gamble here in the 8th.
You got nothing to lose.
These ones are hotly contested for a catcher. They get really upset because it's a baseball move. They have to shuffle their feet to go get the baseball. Nola has to move his feet to retrieve it. Otherwise, it just hits off Kris Bryant.
I think what they're going to look at is that left foot, though, the way he planted it right in front of the plate.
But there's not much Nola could do.
No, I know.
So
but right here, that move right there.
Yep, and I mean, he had to move that way. It's 2 outs, ball hitting the left field corner. You're trying to add and tack on that extra run.
To me, you get 2 outs, you got to send him every time.
And you're up by 5. You know, so that's why it's a no-brainer.
You have to send him. It took a perfect relay.
After review, the call on the field that there was no violation of the blocking rule is confirmed. Additionally, the out call is also confirmed. The runner is out. Colorado loses their challenge.
Justin Lawrence is in a good spot mechanically. Spent a lot of time this offseason just making sure his posture was in a good spot.
And that was a wiffle ball slider. 2-2.
See ya.
See ya. Oh, my goodness. What do you do with that?
You don't. You walk back. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, come on. That's unfair. That is unfair. Machado, Bogarts, Cronenworth, all gone by a strikeout. Well done, Justin Lawrence. Jake Bird will handle the 9th inning. Matt Carpenter is going to lead it off. Pop up left side. Trejo and Tovar. Allen, you have it. Nola walks. Slowly hit left side. Trejo will make sure he gets an out.
Smart. Play to the scoreboard.
And in center field waiting. And there's the 27th out. And a terrific start for the Rockies. They win on opening day in San Diego in convincing fashion. 3 home runs, 7-2 final behind 6 strong innings from German Marquez.